way that you plan for them. She's growing up so incredibly fast. He seems to think that you live in the past. You can't really cope, but you hope it'll last a bit.
I don't think I can face today.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to, Shirley. I mean, it won't go away. After all, it's a lovely day out. The birds are singing, the sun is shining.
And it's your day off.
And it's my day off, and I'm going to enjoy it.
You haven't got a maths test.
Now, look at the exciting things I'm going to do. One moment. No, I haven't got a maths test. You have a look.
Build a patio in the back garden. Honestly.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea if I just laid the foundation.
I don't feel like going to tech today.
No, don't go. Stay at home. Help Dad build a patio.
What happened to the swimming pool?
Well, you can't have everything. You'll have my list.
Hang on. No, what's this?
Yes?
Write a what?
I'm going to write a novel. It's going to be a detective novel.
It can't fail. Will it have naughty bits?
It will not have naughty bits, no. This is for clean-minded people in our society.
Oh, you mean the under 5?
Now you've depressed me. I'm depressed.
Oh, it's his day off, is it?
Yes, fantasy time.
Now, what do you mean by that remark? What do you mean by it? Because it sounds very hurtful.
Look, Dad, every time you take a day off, you write a list, just like this one. In the past 6 months, you've gone, on paper, mountaineering.
And rambling. Don't forget I enjoy rambling.
You don't do it, Dad. You don't do any of these things. You're a dreamer.
Ah, but today will be different. Today will be... We'll be filled with creative activity. Isn't that a lovely word, creative activity? I should write a novel. I have something in common with Shakespeare. He didn't have a typewriter either. I'm not going to give up. Have you got a pencil with a point?
There you are. I've got to go, Dad. Listen, if you can find some time between the creation and the activity, could you get some butter?
And eggs. We need eggs.
Butter and eggs and cornflakes.
Bye-bye, Dad. Don't tilt at too many windmills.
Yes. Hey, that's a good idea. That's a wonderful title for a novel. Too many windmills. Too many windmills. I'll have to set it in Holland. What do I know about Holland? Nothing. Don't despair. Too Many Windmills by Harry Matthews. A novel. As a windmill gently turned a short distance from old Amsterdam, a man sat down to watch Coronation Street in England. I suppose this happens to every author. Too many windmills.
Good morning, Mr. Matthews.
Mrs. Simpkins.
I'm here to... No, please, don't interrupt.
Yeah.
I've no time to waste.
No, I am writing a novel and I'm going to call it...
Who's at home on a Tuesday?
Who's at home on a Tuesday? No. It's very good. It's too long, but I like it.
I knew this would happen. Mr. Matthews.
Mrs. Simpkins.
We are neighbours, are we not?
And very good neighbours to boot.
So far, I haven't been here long, which is why I've come to you now. Now, tell me about the Avenue. Who is free on Tuesdays?
Free to do what? This is not Dallas, you know.
To help me at the hospital with my outpatient's teas. I've been let down.
Oh, now that's terrible.
I've tried all the way up the other side, and I'm working my way down this. Yours is the first door to open.
Yeah, well, they saw you coming. I mean, you see, they're all working.
Well, you're not.
No, I'm not working. I've got a free day. I've got an idea.
I've had the same one. Let's dismiss it.
That's free. Mrs. Simpkins, allow me to help you.
Oh, dear. You've got your novel to write.
I can write it later after I finish the patio.
Miss.
It's Mrs. And what?
Do you know if they've called me?
It's not really my job to... Oh, well, what's your name?
Matthews.
No, they haven't. I would have remembered.
I'll wait a bit longer then.
Do.
Hard to keep you waiting.
Oh, are you the doctor?
Well, now that you ask...
No, say nothing, please. We know how mistakes arise. No, he is not the doctor.
Oh, I'm glad, really.
A lot of people will be hurt by that. Now to work. What can I do? I've got an idea. I will rearrange the lollipops.
Oh, what are you doing, please?
Well, I put the red ones together and the yellow ones together and the black ones together.
Never mind about the lollipops now. Milk those cups.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin?
Oh, see to this lady, please.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin? Madam, can I help you?
3 teas, please.
3 teas, certainly.
2 with,
2 with,
2 without.
and 2... 2 with and 2 without. I do believe you said 3 teas.
I did.
Yes, you did. Mrs. Simpkin?
Don't joggle my squash.
I'm very sorry. This lady over there.
Oh, it's Mrs. Jones, one of my regulars. Morning, Mrs. Jones. How's the foot?
I've still got it, dear.
Yes. As far as I can see, she's still got the other one. No matter. She wants.
Don't tell me. 3 teas, 2 with and 2 without. Do what I do. Give her 4 and charge for 5.
Does that fit the Fair Trading Act?
No, but it gets rid of her. Oh, leave her to me. You man minerals.
Ah, very well, I'll do that then. How do you do, sir? Fizzy drink, lemon, lime, orange?
Eggs and chips twice.
Egg and chips twice.
On one plate.
Yes. Mr. Simpkin.
Well, now, what now?
Well, that gentleman over there.
That big one?
Yeah, the very big one.
Well,
He wants egg and chips twice.
then want must be his master.
And I agree. You tell him.
Offer him a slice of wrapped Dundee.
Well, is that the nearest we can get?
It's moist.
Could I offer you a slice of Dundee cake? It's moist.
Who said so?
The Iron Maiden.
You mean it's soggy? What's in them rolls, then?
I'll have a look. Well, there's nothing at the moment.
Well, give us a shout when there is. It'll be here all morning. Beats working, doesn't it?
What are you doing?
Well, nothing really, but I'm willing to give it up.
Good. You'll frighten the wee ones. We're short of cups.
Now, there's one here.
No! You can't use that.
Well, what's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it. That's for Mr. Harbour,
Mr. Harbour?
the consultant.
Oh, I know Mr. Harbour. I remember him. He looked at my knee once when I fell off a swing.
When?
About a year ago.
What were you doing on a swing?
I was swinging. And I was enjoying it till the park keeper came along. He waved his stick and I fell off. He's a nice man.
The park keeper?
No, Mr. Harbour. I think I'll take his tea.
No, you can't. I do that. You can go out there and collect the dirty cups.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin.
Come back.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin.
Take a tray.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin.
Not that one. This one.
Mrs. Simpkin.
Yes.
I'll take the tray. Yes, the cup.
Is there a Mr. Robinson here?
Allow
Mr.
me
Robinson?
to do that. Allow me to do that, sister. Don't let anything interrupt your wonderful work.
This is my wonderful work. Mr. Robinson?
Mr. Robinson? Is there a Mr. Robinson? Mr. Robinson? Mr. Robinson? Sorry, madam. Mr. Robinson doesn't appear to be here.
Do they want me yet?
Well, they might want you. Are you Mr. Robinson?
No.
They don't want you. But they won't keep you long.
Yes, they will. They always do. That's why I don't come. It's all this waiting around.
Well, why don't you have a cup of tea?
No, I better not.
Go on, have one. It's a treat on me.
No, I've had 3 cups already. I'll tell you what you can do.
Yes.
Keep my place for me. While
While you what? Oh, yes, of course. Absolutely. Yes, off you go. I'll keep the place for you. Oh, what about this?
I'm better without it.
Mr. Robinson here yet?
No, I'm afraid Mr. Robinson's not here.
Mr. Matthews?
No. Oh, yes, Mr. Matthews.
Are you Mr. Matthews?
I'm Mr. Matthews.
Oh, good. Come along then. Mr. Harbour will see you now.
Mr. Harbour? The consultant?
Yes, he hasn't got all day.
No, Mr. Harbour, I promise you, you won't want to see me.
You are down on the list.
Oh.
Would you please come along?
Well, what about this?
Well, you better bring it with you, hadn't you?
Yes, somebody might steal it, you see.
Mr. Matthews,
Would you tell the old gentleman that I...
Will you please come along?
Yes, I'll come with you. Mr. Harbour, how very nice of you to see me.
Sit down, please.
Thank you.
How's the hand?
Which one?
Just a minute. The left.
Ah, yes, there you are.
Yes. Jim, I did a good job there.
Did you really?
Where's the scar?
You mean the one on my knee? Would you like to see it for old time's sake?
No, I don't. I want to see the scar on your hand.
Oh, dear. I do wish I could help.
Sister, don't look at this man's hand. Mr. Robinson, show Sister your hand.
Are you going to tell Dr. Harbour, or shall I?
Sir, this is not Mr. Robinson's hand. Mr. Robinson is FTKA.
How awful. Is there a cure for it?
FTKA means fail to keep appointment.
Well, there isn't a cure for it. It's the bosses, you see. They run a...
Who is this man?
Don't you remember me?
It's Mr. Matthews, sir.
Oh, yes, of course it is. I'm sorry, Mr. Matthews. I see so many patients.
Of course I understand. It's very nice of you to give me a few minutes now. Do you know it's nearly a year?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, why haven't you been keeping your appointments?
Appointment? Was I supposed to come back?
We sent him 6 cards, sir.
Did you? Well, it's the post, you see. Come back for what?
Never mind, you're here now.
Yeah.
How are you getting on with a stick?
I've only just got here.
Still not used to it. Any stiffness?
Well, now, isn't he marvellous? You know, sometimes when I go to bed, this shoulder, it really gives me what for.
Your shoulder does?
Yes.
You, sister? We'll try hot wax on that.
It's not that bad. I shouldn't have mentioned it. In fact, I wish I hadn't.
Any headaches?
What do you do for those?
There's not much we can do.
No, there isn't. Then I tell you, I do get them.
We'll do an EEG.
Is that something to do with the common market?
It's an electroencephalogram.
Oh, well, I don't get them very often. I'll tell you the truth, I can't remember the last headache I had.
Some loss of memory. Right. Show me how you walk.
Walk?
Come along now. On our feet. There. It wasn't so bad, was it?
It was a piece of cake.
Now the difficult bit. Walk.
Isn't it a funny thing? There's some things you do all day long and you do it without thinking. And now you tell me to walk and I don't know which foot to put forward first.
Sit him down, sister.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
I don't like those legs, Mr. Matthews.
What's wrong with them?
Your legs, Mr. Matthews.
Oh, my leg. Oh, I know what you mean, because I could, well, of course I can walk. Just that you caught me on the hop. If you want me to walk, I'll walk. Now, here we go. Where would you like me to walk?
Oh, try over there.
No problem.
Here we are.
Yes, here we are. Where are we?
X-ray.
Are we really? Excuse me.
Mr. Harbour has you marked down urgent.
Look, I don't want to quarrel with dear Mr. Harbour, but I can't help feeling there has been some slight mistake.
Mr. Matthews, we do not make mistakes.
You don't.
Kindly take your trousers off.
You've just made one.
You've got to take your trousers off because we want to X-ray your legs.
There is nothing wrong with my legs.
Well, then why did you fall over?
Well, you know why, fella? Because I had the stick.
Well, why have you got a stick?
Well, I was looking after it for an old gentleman.
Oh, please.
I will not take off my trousers.
Well, they'll have to come off. We cannot X-ray through trousers.
Well, it's a funny sort of machine that can see through blood and bone and yet can't see through a pair of old trousers. I've got an idea.
Yes?
Do my arms. I don't mind rolling off my sleeve.
You are not down for arms. You are down for legs. Now, kindly take your trousers off.
No.
They will have to come off in the end.
Then it will be a fight to the end.
Don't you want to get well?
I'm not ill.
Mr. Matthews, I shall have to send for reinforcements. I shall go and get the porter, and he will take those trousers off by hook or by crook.
Neither of them sound very comfortable. Suppose I'd better give in with good grace. Down goes the zip.
Miss,
It's still Mrs. and what?
do you know if they called me, miss?
All I know is I've lost an assistant. Look at me, I'm single-handed.
Well, someone's taken my stick.
Well, we all have our problems.
Sister.
Oh, not just now.
Yes, sister.
Mrs. Simpkins, can you help me?
Oh, I hope so, sister. Why else am I here voluntarily?
There's a man in X-ray who will not take his trousers off.
And do you think I can help? Shall I take him a nice cup of tea?
That might help to oil the wheels.
There's a way of putting things.
Have I been called?
Now, don't fuss, dear. Just sit down. You'll be called. Have a cup of tea while you're waiting.
Is there anybody here?
I got them off. I'm putting them on again.
Well, there you must please yourself. I've no extra. Mr. Matthews?
Mrs. Simpkin,
Why are you behind that curtain and not behind my counter?
well, I'm replacing my trousers. Very carefully. You see, the sister said I had an appointment.
Did you have an appointment?
No.
Well, did you tell her that?
No.
Well, you must have known it wasn't your name she called.
But it was my name she called.
Matthews?
Matthews.
Then it's as clear as crystal, isn't it?
But it isn't as clear as crystal to me.
She wanted Mr. Matthews.
Well, she got Mr. Matthews. I'm Mr. Matthews.
But you're not old Mr. Matthews, are you? You're not old Mr. Matthews with the legs.
Is there an old Mr. Matthews with legs?
Yes, and he's been waiting all day to be seen.
Oh, and I've been seen instead.
Yes, and I'm responsible. Oh, I could weep.
No emotion.
No, I won't. Get into that chair.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin.
Put this rug over you.
Yes, Mrs. Simpkin.
I am going to smuggle you out of here before anybody connects you with me.
Yes.
Me with you.
Together. Look. Are we there?
No, we are not there. Kindly cover your face.
Yes. You do realise I can't breathe under this.
Then you'll have to hold your breath.
Are we nearly there?
If this is pathology, yes, we must be.
We're not.
I can see for myself now. I'm close.
Yeah. You think they put optician in bigger letters?
I could try turning left.
No, you tried that 10 minutes ago. Where did we finish up maternity ward?
I could try turning right.
No, that was 5 minutes ago. Ear, nose and throat.
Shall we try straight ahead?
Oh, yes, if you want a tropical disease.
Oh, no! Now, that they should put in big letters. Oh, really, I could scream.
No, that's because you're tired, Mrs. Simpkin. Get in that chair. Sit down. Put that over. There you go. I'll go and have a look around.
Cover your face.
Yes, I don't feel too well either. Yeah. Pathology, neurology, rheumatology, it's all ology. There's not a word about way out. Oh, way out. It's straight up. Yeah, I suppose it could be here. Oh, thanks. I wonder if you could tell me. I want to find the way out.
Straight through the fracture clinic.
Straight through the fracture clinic.
You cracked it?
Right. Mrs. Simpkin, I cracked it.
Oh, no! Cracked what?
I found the way out.
Oh, good. Where is it?
Straight through the fracture clinic.
Where's that?
Excuse me. I didn't quite crack it. Where is this fracture clinic?
I'll strike a bargain with you. I'll tell you where the fracture clinic is if you tell me what you're doing with that chair.
Well, oh, the chair.
I'd like to see your union card.
Yes, union card.
I thought as much. You lay another finger on that chair and you'll have us all out.
All out?
All us ancillary workers.
You mean on strike?
Nationwide.
Why, Mrs. Simpkin wouldn't like that.
I don't think Mrs. Thatcher would like that.
No, I don't. No, don't worry. She's a busy woman.
So I've heard. Now, where's that chair for? Oh, never mind. I'll see to it. Red chair, yellow sticker, psychiatry. Seen to. But not here. Come on, Mr. Darling.
What's happening? Where am I going?
Red chair, yellow sticker, psychiatrist. No.
Mystifying, isn't it?
It is big. Yes, it is. It is very mystifying.
Here, I know you, don't I?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yes, I do. You took my stick.
Yeah. I'll buy you another.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I got another one. On the elf. Look, it's got a rubber ferrule.
That should be useful.
Yes, you're right. This has been my lucky day, this day.
Really?
You know, somebody took my appointment.
Yes, I know who took your appointment.
Yes. Well, when you meet him, thank him for me, will you?
Thank him.
Yes, yes. This has been the best day I've ever had. Apologies all round, free dinner, milk stout, taxi fare home. I should go on a bus on Quincy.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'll tell you who took your appointment. It was me.
Oh.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, it was you.
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
no, please. Cup of coffee, Mrs. Simpkin.
Of course, I'll never forgive you.
You haven't tasted it yet.
I won't. I'll never forgive him.
She won't, you know, and I don't blame her.
3 hours I was in that cubicle. They had to send for the chaplain.
I forgot you. I'm very sorry.
Forgot, as if anybody could forget me.
Well, what can I say?
Try goodbye forever.
All right. Goodbye forever.
I'll see you in the morning.
That was a short forever.
Right, cheese. Did you get any butter, Dad?
No.
What about eggs?
No. Try cornflakes.
Cornflakes?
No.
Dad, where have you been all day?
Where haven't I been? X-ray, maternity ward, where they weren't expecting us. Ear, nose and throat.
You've been ill?
No, of course not. Fancy time. I told you this morning.
For me, today I could write a novel about what's happened to me today. The day in the... I will write a novel, yeah. Yes. Now, let me... Guidance, support,